I'd kiss you, but I have so
You're like
much
a
makeup on.
dangerous.
I know.
You look gorgeous.
I like it. I like the little pockets where you chose. I like it.
Heidi. It's weird to me to think that it was only a year ago that you pinged me on Facebook and asked for suggestions about things to do in DC. I actually remember it very clearly. I was wandering through the frozen food section at the grocery store when your text started coming through, and I proceeded to ram my shopping cart into several different displays in the store while I tried to walk and text at the same time. We fell into conversation so naturally, and you were so funny and good at throwing my jokes back at me that it all felt too good to be true. I knew you from before, of course. At a time in high school, you happened upon the opposing team's mascot costume in the bathroom and proceeded to steal it and dash it out on the court, cheering wildly for the Cougars while dressed as a Mustang. That made you a minor celebrity in my mind. What I was thrilled to learn over the next few weeks of talking and doing things together was that you back up the good looks and the wit and the exuberance with a deep, beautiful soul that drew me in like a moth to a flame.
I remember that night you asked me to be your girlfriend. I got early signs of hypothermia as we stood alone at the Jefferson Memorial late at night. Common theme here. I remember thinking that you must have been really nervous because you were shaking as we hugged. You weren't. It was just 22 degrees. And I think the hug was actually for survival. We've already made a lot of promises to each other. We've already broken a lot of promises to each other. But that's what makes us great. Knowing our weaknesses, taking things to God, and growing together to become something more and more beautiful. But today, I want to tell you about some of the promises I'm working on that hopefully I think I can keep. I promise to keep you safe by triple checking your harness is on correctly when we rock climb, even on the 5.7s. No dying. I promise to leave the toilet seat cover down, even though I don't understand why you like it that way. I promise to leave all the cooking up to you, so that we live a long and happy life, far away from Top Ramen. I promise to be your road trip navigator, and try to minimize sending you down the wrong path. I only do that at least 10% of the time. I promise to admit when I ate the last scoop of ice cream, instead of buying a whole new carton and pretending like it was the original. I promise to get better at Rocket League, so we can meet Zach, Brody, and Lawrence all together. And I promise to try golfing. Someday. Just like that cold night at the Jefferson Memorial, I know there will be times in our life where things are rough and are cold. And we will huddle together just because we have to survive. Though I can't help but be ecstatic because I get to face those things with you.
Well, Daniel, Heidi, because of the love that God has placed in your heart for one another, and because of the vows that you have made before Him and before these, your friends and family, it is my privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. What God has joined together, let no one ever separate. Now, Daniel, you may kiss your wife. It is my honor to be the first to introduce you to Daniel and Heidi Howard.
Bye.